Merry Christmas, lads. How we doing? It's not Christmas yet, but it's December. And that's why I want to give you this video today. I'm going to give you how to correctly set goals for 2025. Because I wish I knew this. Because this year I set goals and I did achieve them, but I set them wrong initially. I sort of course corrected as I went along because the way I set goals, the amount I set, and how I went about it was just all wrong. And I want to just quickly tell you how to correctly set goals because it makes you much more likely to achieve them and it's just much more clearer and sustainable. So, starting off, don't set too many because I set way too many goals. I was being very optimistic, but I set too many to the point where they just weren't achievable because I was just they were in so many different areas as well where you've only got a limited amount of focus and attention, and you need to pick what is most important to you and channel all of your energy and focus into one or two things. So, because I just had loads of different ones like running related, business related, gym related, just self improvement related in general. This is right at the start of the year. And it was just the wrong way to go about it. And then eventually I correctly set goals quite quick into the year, and I really narrowed down on what I wanted out of the year. And I've done what I want to do this year. It's been a really good year, and 2025 is going to be an even better year. So make sure you have a small amount of goals, make them big. It's better to have one or two really big goals instead of loads of little trivial small goals. Set one or two big goals and channel all your attention and energy and focus from the year into that goal. It's very fulfilling and it's a really good journey to go on just focusing on one thing. And you're much more likely to achieve it when you're just focusing on one thing as well. And the next point is make the goal specific and clear because when it's not specific what you have to do, you need to know what you need to do. You need to have that goal available in daily actions you need to take to achieve this goal. Something like become financially free is too unclear. It needs to be more of a specific number. And I would say even more, not even the number necessarily, more of like a vision of what a certain number could get you, if that makes sense. So instead of get to the point where you're running a business making 10 grand a month, work out where you want to be and what you want to be doing and create that picture in your mind so you can work towards that. And that's going to be much more motivating and inspiring once you've got this vision because it's easier to move towards because it's so desirable compared to just a made up arbitrary figure. So just make the goal clear and specific. And I find that it's just a way to unlock unlimited motivation. Personally, it's one of the biggest changes for me was when I just sat down and wrote out clearly what I wanted and actually made it like something I could conceive in my mind instead of just a statement, it's a vision. That's the difference. So if you've got one or two goals and you've made it really clear what that goal looks like, you're already five times more likely you're actually going to achieve it because it's realistic, it's not overwhelming on your mind, and your mind can see it, so it knows what suffering what your mind will do is it will work out the pain and suffering you have to go to achieve this goal, and it will work out whether it's worth it. So the better and more desirable this vision has, the more likely your brain is going to go through, and the more pain and suffering your brain is willing to go through to achieve this goal. And the next point is something I've discovered fairly recently within the last 3 months is making the goal an action, not a statement. And I spoke about this in another video recently. So instead of this year, I want to get in shape, you make the goal for the next 6 months, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week and not skip a day. That can then be a goal that is clear and actionable on what you need to do instead of, again, something that's sort of arbitrary, doesn't have a final destination, isn't clear what you need to do every single day, and it just makes it much more tangible and actually easier to understand and work out whether you've achieved it or not. And when you put it into daily steps you can take, you can then build like a daily routine that you just follow every single day that moves you towards this goal. When you don't know the daily actions, the brain power it's going to take for you to try and work out what you need to do if it's not clear is going to stop you from achieving this goal, because it's going to make you uncomfortable mentally every day, because you're just going to be procrastinating, and procrastination comes from a lack of clarity on what you need to do. Once I still think like that, if I know what I'm doing, I don't procrastinate. If I need to think about something, I'm much more likely to procrastinate, because it takes effort mentally to think about it, and it takes unnecessary brain power. That and setting daily goals are much more accomplishable than one large goal, and it's the daily wins that build up to these large goals. And trust me, it's a really good way to start reframing goals. Have the statement, I want to get in shape, but make the main goal the action, and then you're not relying on this result. You're not you're not relying on the anticipation of the result. You're just happy in the pursuit, and finding joy and happiness in the pursuit is a great thing you could do. It's something I've done, and I've realized it quite early on. It is just all about the pursuit. So obviously people are already going to be start setting their goals for 2025. I know I am. I hope you are too. Goals are brilliant. Everyone should have goals, and I want you to use this video as a guide to help you set better goals and set clearer goals and make you more likely to achieve them. So that's all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my coaching in the description below. Get in the best shape of your life, especially if your goals are health and fitness related. Give me a message or sign up for my coaching. You're just going to completely guarantee that you get in shape in the new year. I won't let you not get in shape. Trust me, be the best decision of your life. Apart from that, hope you enjoyed the video, lads. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.